No one believed the smallest cat in the village would ever become a hero. Every morning, while the other cats laughed and showed off their strength, one tiny orange kitten quietly trained. It climbed steep rocks, ran through the forest, balanced on fallen trees, and practiced until the stars filled the sky. The kitten slipped, it stumbled, it failed again and again. But every time it fell, it stood back up. One day, a fierce beast emerged from the dark forest, sending the village into panic. The strongest warriors rushed forward, but even they could not stop it. Then, to everyone's surprise, the little kitten stepped out. Its legs trembled, but its heart stayed steady. Instead of fighting with anger, the kitten fought with courage, patience, and everything it had learned through countless days of training. It dodged every attack, stayed focused, and finally outsmarted the beast, driving it away from the village. Silence filled the air. Then the cheers began. The tiny kitten who had once been ignored had become the village's greatest hero, not because it was the strongest, but because it never gave up. From that day on, every young cat remembered one lesson: your size does not decide your future. Your courage, your hard work, and your determination do. Never stop believing. Never stop learning. Never give up. Look at him, one said. He's too small to be a warrior. Another smiled and shook his head. He should stay home instead of dreaming about impossible things. Leo heard every word, but he didn't answer. Instead, he quietly walked into the forest carrying only his determination. He began training alone. He climbed steep rocks until his paws ached. He balanced on fallen trees crossing rushing rivers. He ran through thick forests, learning to move silently between the trees. Every fall left scratches. Every mistake became another lesson. Some days he returned home tired and discouraged. He looked at the stars and whispered, "I'm not there yet, but I will never stop trying." Day after day, week after week, season after season, the rain soaked his fur. The cold winds tested his spirit. The summer heat drained his strength. Still, Leo never missed a day of training. Deep inside his heart, he believed something important: great heroes are not born. They are built by courage, patience, and hard work. Little did Leo know, a great danger was slowly awakening deep within the dark forest. A danger that would soon test every lesson he had learned. To be continued. As the seasons passed, Leo grew stronger, not the strongest in the village, but stronger than he had been yesterday. One cool autumn morning, the forest became strangely quiet. The birds stopped singing. The wind stopped blowing. Even the leaves seemed afraid to move. An old owl landed on a tree branch overlooking the village. "There is something moving in the dark forest," the owl warned. "Something that has been asleep for many years." The village's greatest warriors gathered immediately. They sharpened their claws, prepared their armor, and promised to protect everyone. Leo stepped forward. "I want to help."
Most importantly, he learned to stay calm, even when fear filled his heart. One evening, while the sun disappeared behind the mountains, a deep roar echoed across the valley. The ground trembled. The trees shook. Animals ran in every direction. From the darkness emerged a giant beast with glowing eyes and sharp claws. The village froze in silence. The battle everyone feared had finally begun. Leo looked toward the frightened villagers. He took a deep breath. "This is the moment I've been training for," he whispered. Without waiting for applause or recognition, the little kitten ran toward the danger. His adventure had only just begun.